Hey guys, and welcome back to more Spirit of Justice. Uendo has decided to keep his mouth shut about about what happened there, and Black Quill is doing his very darn best to try and get him to speak. I mean, what kind of Rakugo actor would you be if you wouldn't speak and everything? That's their whole livelihood.
Even with this wonderful audience in front of you, you still refuse to talk? If so, then perhaps you chose the wrong line of work, my friend.
Are you saying I should quit? Because I'm not afraid to speak my mind, I'll have you know. Oh no! Never mind what I just said. It is scary to talk. It's absolutely terrifying. But no, as a Rakugo artist, I must talk. If I don't, how can I ever show my face on stage again? Your Honor, I'm ready to testify.
There we go.
He did it! He managed to convince Uendo with his power of suggestion technique.
Bully for you, Uendo. That's as a real Rakugo artist should be.
Alright. If the witness wishes to testify, then by all means, please do. To be turned by such an obvious ploy, what a man of weak spirit. Oh, just sit over there and you didn't be pretty. In the dressing room.
After my performance, I went to visit Shisho. I called to him from outside the room, but he didn't reply. When I entered the dressing room, I saw Shisho slumped over the table, motionless.
From what I can tell, there do not appear to be any inconsistencies in the testimony.
Of course there aren't any. Because I'm not trying to hide anything.
Prosecutor Samani's right. I don't see anything inconsistent either. But I did pick up on some faint discord in Owendo's heart.
Ponder all you would like, defense, but it is pointless. Your Honor, I believe there is no need for further deliberation.
I disagree, Your Honor. I detected discord in the voice of the witness's heart. That's a clear indication that Uendo is facing some sort of inner turmoil.
Are you saying what I think you're saying, Miss Sykes?
Yes, Your Honor. The defense would like to conduct a quick therapy session on this witness.
Uendo, there's no need for you to submit to this so-called therapy.
It's fine by me. I have nothing to hide. Bring it on.
Impist fool! Why will you not listen to the guidance of this humble servant of the Holy Mother? Ugh. If the witness wishes to proceed, I see no problem, prosecutor. Maybe you have something to hide, Toneido.
In one ear and out the other. It seems this performer has no need for your so-called guidance, Prosecutor Sad Monk.
Just know this, Uendo. Your folly will surely earn you divine retribution.
Thanks, Simon. I'm going to make the most of this opportunity you created for me.
Just keep your wits about you.
I will. Uendo, could you tell us again about what happened in the dressing room? Huh. I didn't really notice any unexpected emotions in that testimony.
But it isn't always a question of the presence of an emotional response, but the absence.
You know, you're right. It's not always the emotions I do see. Sometimes it's a matter of what I don't, but would expect to see. I'd better carefully compare Uendo's statements to his emotions again.
Is this making assumptions, though? Alright, we're going to the fourth statement. There is a emotion that's missing in here. He looks upset, but he doesn't seem to be surprised by this.
Uendo, I'm noticing something strange with these emotions.
Something stranger with cheesy toe skin, you say?
No, something strange with these emotions. How could you have heard something stranger with cheesy toe skin?
I don't know. Maybe it's me who's got some cheese in my ears.
Is he? What the f?
Did he will the floor to open up and swallow his cushions out of shame for that bad joke? The point I'm trying to make is that I noticed something unexpected in your emotions. Now stop hiding and come out where we can see you.
Bailiff, please bring the witness a few replacement cushions. Did they just deflate it?
So what was this unexpected thing you noticed?
Too many cushions!
Oh, come on! His Honor said a few cushions, not a few dozen.
Now that we've all had a good laugh, please continue, Miss Sykes.
Who's laughing?
I am.
Focus, Athena. Don't let yourself get rattled. When you entered the room and saw your master slump motionless over the table, you weren't the least bit shocked, Uendo. Don't you think that's a little odd?
Is it, though?
The lack of surprise means you were prepared for what you saw. And I think I know why. The reason Uendo wasn't shaken when he saw his master's dead body is because...
He knew about the master's death.
Uendo, I think maybe the reason you weren't shaken was because you already knew you would find your master dead.
What? What kind of a thing is that to say? You've got it all wrong. Oh, right! I just remembered something. I thought Shisho was just sleeping when I first saw him.
Well, that makes sense, I guess. He did look like he could have been sleeping.
You thought he was sleeping? It sounds plausible, but... What made you think he was asleep?
Well, he had his head and arms up on the table, as if he were taking a nap. Oh, and one other thing. There was that note, too.
A note? What note?
Ah, he must be talking about this. It appears to have been written by the victim. Allow me to read it. Resting, do not disturb.
Yes! That's the note I saw! After reading that, who wouldn't think Shisho was napping?
That is a pretty reasonable assumption.
You've gotta be kidding me.
Welp. Someone else might have written it, but...
That's right. I saw this note, so that's why I thought Shisho was asleep. I want to change my testimony to include that statement.
All right, I'll run an update.
When I opened the door, I thought he was sleeping. But something seemed off, so I rushed over to him.
Why were you angry?
I was shocked to find him dead. I couldn't believe my eyes.
There was one emotion that seems out of place given Uendo's actions and statements. I wonder why he felt that peculiar emotion then.
If you've noticed something, then hurry up and point it out already.
I know! I'm just trying to be thorough, that's all.
It looked to me like you were just being timid.
I was not! You just watched me pinpoint the heck out of his emotions.
You tell him. You tell him. Alright. We're gonna know that one statement where he had an angry emotion. Not sure why he was angry there. That seems kinda odd. So let's do that.
Uendo, I noticed something funny in your emotions again.
Funny, you say? I guess an entertainer of my caliber can make people laugh, even with my emotions.
I didn't mean that kind of funny. Quite the opposite, actually. When you entered the dressing room, I see that you suddenly felt anger. What I want to know is, what made you feel angry all of a sudden?
What? Let's see. Oh, yeah! Now I remember. As I was going in, I whacked my little piggy on something. I was annoyed at my own clumsiness.
Wait, you mean you stubbed your pinky toe?
Just a little bump on my little piggy. No big deal. It's embarrassing, really.
Sounds more like he's hiding something. I better dig a little bit deeper. No need to be embarrassed, Uendo, but I'm afraid it's something we need to look into. I don't really see anything you could have stubbed your toe on. In the area around the dressing room door in this picture. But maybe there was something there that at the time? Uendo, what exactly did you stub your toe on?
What an irrelevant question. You dishonor the soul of the victim with these unnecessary delays.
You tell her. Really, who doesn't stub their toe every once in a while? You really gotta fuss over every small detail like this?
Well, the thing is... Even the most subtle of fluctuations in a person's psyche can clue us into the truth. That's why it's important to get to the bottom of this question. Plus, if I back down now, who knows what new insult Simon will hurl my way? Is there really no trace left of what Uendo stubbed his toe by the door? What in the world might have been there then, but is not there now?
Well, let's point to the TV, because if you notice, just behind our master, there's a trail. Coming from the door all the way up to the television.
Please take a good look at this photo of the crime scene. Do you see it? This long track that goes from the door all the way across the room.
Now that you mention it, I do see traces of something getting dragged.
And the drag mark ends here, at the TV. This implies that the TV was originally by the door. I'm convinced that this TV is the object that the witness stubbed his toe on. Well, Uendo, how about it?
Yes, you're right. It was the TV.
There, the noise level dropped again.
Yes, I stubbed my pinky toe on the TV. But what of it? Why is this so important to you?
So the noise went down, but it hasn't completely disappeared yet. Which means he's still hiding something. Okay, then let's try this tactic instead. Uendo, why was the TV moved there?
Shisho must have moved it so he could watch my routine. But what a place to put it! Right in the middle of the doorway like that. I didn't want to bump into it again, so I put it back where it belonged.
Performances on stage can be viewed in the dressing room using that TV?
That's right! It's a closed circuit monitor that shows the stage!
I see. Now what? I can't find anything else out of place. And I still haven't gotten the noise level down to 0 yet. Simon, I'm still getting noise here, but I don't see anything else fishy.
This is precisely why amateurs are such a bother.
Sorry.
I'm in no mood to play nursemaid here, but if that's what it takes to save the soba shop... Hoi, Uendo. Here's a curiosity for you. This table Master Toneido is slumped over looks like it was moved.
Oh shit, I didn't even notice that either.
Did you happen to bump into it while you were moving the TV back?
Oh my! Yes, you're right! The TV hit the table, and Shisho's body moved with a jolt. That's when I first realized that Shisho was dead. Oh, but how scared I was!
I see. Thank you. We're finally getting a more precise picture of how the body was discovered. But I'd wager you need to put the spurs to Uendo just a trifle longer.
Right. I can't keep asking Simon to bail me out like this. It's time for me to regain my footing and really stand on my own. Uendo, what you said just now about discovering your master's death. Could you please describe all of that again for the court in detail?
All right.
But before you do, let me just plug in the latest information.
I tried to enter the dressing room, but stubbed my toe on the TV. When I put the TV back in its normal spot, I realized that Shisho was dead. Seeing him slumped over that cluttered table. Oh, Shisho.
I'm not really seeing any emotions I considered out of place. How about you, Simon?
How many times are you going to come running to me?
No, I was just looking for a second opinion.
We'll take another good look at the flow of emotions. Don't just look for simple inconsistencies. Look at the intensity of his emotions, too.
I see. Thanks, Simon.
Alright, we're gonna go a little way to the last statement. Why are you still extremely surprised? And look at the way the picture's set up. I think he's shocked because he just saw what was on the cards. Really shocked.
That's odd. After the initial shock of finding the victim dead, you reacted with surprise again. What was it that surprised you, Uendo, besides your master's death?
What do you mean?
What's more, you were even more surprised the second time than the first. What could have surprised you more than finding your late master?
Search me. Your little thingy must have made a mistake.
Silence. The girl is as sharp as a trout, to be sure. But her ability to hear people's emotions is absolute. Now get to remembering, Uendo. What was it that surprised you?
That was a compliment, right?
Well,
Oh, damn! Oh, whoa, what? We're on to something here.
No, we've pushed him too hard, and now he's mentally all over the place. His emotions are completely out of control.
Out of control. Care to explain how that's relevant?
You know how normally I listen for the hidden emotions in a witness's voice, right? From there, I look for inconsistencies between their testimony and those emotions. But sometimes a person's feelings can run too high, making it hard to get proper readings.
So that's how your Matrix program works. Fascinating.
She did that to you once.
Ordinarily, it's just one emotion that runs out of control. But it seems there's nothing ordinary about this time.
He's really angry. What the frick? Nope, never mind. Just everywhere. Alright, I think it's definitely very obvious what he's freaking out about, though. So we're just gonna go to this last statement. Oh, I can't do anything yet? I guess we're just going through this once. Alright, we need to explain the tutorial for the mechanic of the thing that we're only gonna really do once in this game. Okay.
I knew it!
What's got your knickers all in a bunch now?
Uendo has multiple emotions running out of control at the same time. I've never seen anything like this, ever.
So how does one bring a situation like this back under control?
I'll have to find the root cause of this tangled mess before I can treat him. If I can identify what is causing this emotional rampage, then I can touch probe to dive in further. I'll need to point to what I think is the root cause and touch probe again. Through this process, I can identify
My screen went black.
exactly what's causing Uendo so much distress.
And that will help bring his emotions back under control. In that case, let's get started, shall we?
Alright, I can't guarantee success, but it's definitely worth a shot.
You don't have any other choice.
Time to look for the root cause of Uendo's rampaging emotions.
Alright, now we can go to that last statement. You know, I think we only probed once in this entire game, and it's kind of sad that you have to go through a tutorial into the fourth case to explain it. I don't know. I think Henru I think the current main series people just kind of wrote themselves into a corner because of this multiple mechanics situation. Okay, all right, we're gonna probe. Well, it's right on top of it. Thank you. I don't have to do anything.
I get it now. The cards were the root of it all. Don't try to deny it. You can't hide your feelings from me. The dying message that was left at the scene of the crime is what was causing your distress. And if the dying message was the cause of all those feelings, then that means the phrase Owen Ford must mean something to you.
He sunk even lower.
Bye-bye.
Look at his fabulous hair, though.
There! Noise level 0! Finally!
The dying message consists of 2 words, Owen and Forth. But neither of these 2 words have anything to do with this witness. This topic warrants no further argument.
Sure, there may not seem to be any direct connection between Uendo and the message. For now. But why don't you wait and decide what's necessary after you hear my theory?
I trust you've hit upon something, Athena.
Yep, if my theory is right, we can finally solve the case of Uendo and the mysterious Wentworth.
Well, go on then.
I can already tell this promises to be interesting. Now, please share your theory with the court, Miss Sykes.
There was something puzzling to me about Uendo's out-of-control emotions just now. Namely, that there were 3 distinct reactions present. I had never seen that before, and I wondered how it could be possible.
Is there a conclusion to this meandering musing of yours?
Hold your horses, I'm getting there. So, could a person flip between the 3 distinct emotions of such intensity like a switch? In the end, I concluded that it just wasn't possible.
So that's it, is it? A bit unconventional, but I'll grant that it's possible within the realm of psychology.
Within the realm of psychology? I'm afraid you'll have to explain it for the old man up here on the bench.
Your Honor, my theory is that Uendo...
I need to save. These are some really good responses. The real answer is he has multiple personalities, but we're gonna go through all of these first.
You'll be surprised to hear that Uendo is actually a robot. Why not show your true self now, Uendo? Give us an old beep boop boop.
You are correct. I am a robot. Beep boop boop.
His name!
What a space cadet.
Oh, very nice! What a good sport the witness is playing along! With the defense's joke of a theory, that is.
Okay, so he's not a robot. Beep boop boop. Your Honor, my theory is that Uendo has supernatural powers. Maybe Uendo has supernatural powers?
Oh, yes! I make these butterflies dance in the air with my psychokinesis! Not. They're floating on the breeze from my fan. That's all. I'm very sad to say I don't have any supernatural powers.
Ah, you switch between funny and serious characters so seamlessly. Marvelous! If only the defense's conjecturing was as well practiced.
Alright, so no supernatural powers. Your Honor, my theory is that Uendo
Has multiple personalities.
with so many distinct personas, it's clear to me that Uendo has dissociative identity disorder.
What does that even mean? Your Honor, the defense would treat this trial as a child's jest. Multiple personality disorder. A preposterous proposition indeed. Would you not agree, witness?
How did she know? How did she figure it out?
Oh, she caught him. Pokanka!
I can't believe it. I did it. I did it, Simon. I've read papers on it before, but to think I'd see a case of it for myself.
Blimey. Rakugo artists tell stories as different characters, but as different personalities.
I do find this extremely clever, though.
Hey you, lawyer girl. You got a problem with us, huh?
No, no problem at all.
This is all very hard to believe. But now that we've established that the witness has multiple personalities, could each of them please introduce themselves to this court?
Uendo Toneido. I'm a Rakugo storyteller, as you know. Hello, everybody! Patches, the friendly jester here! Kisagawa, courtesan.
And is that all of you?
Yes, that's all of us.
I gotta say, I do actually kind of appreciate that they're not being really stereotypical about this. I mean, the judge has been really polite and actually asked them to introduce themselves, all the personalities, as if they were all different people. Which, when you have this disorder, they are. So, I can respect this.
So there are 3 personalities in total. Uendo, Patches, and Kisagawa, huh? Well, Simon, what do you think now?
That you're one lucky duck. Just be glad they were dense enough to help you out.
Can't you just straight up say I did great for a change?
No, you appear to be quite proud of your self-defense. But all you have done is infringe upon the privacy of the witness.
I couldn't disagree more, prosecutor. Now that we know there are 3 personalities, a new way for us to interpret the meaning of a certain piece of evidence has arisen.
And we're going to talk about that piece of evidence in the next video because we are out of time. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys then.